What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing on and finishing the final episode of Kakushigoto. This one's called Hidden Truths, which is, it's the whole premise of the show, right? The things you hide, like the basic premise of the show, you're hiding something from your daughter. Whether that was the only thing you're hiding, I don't think it was. I think there's a lot more that was actually being hidden here, and based on the ending portions of the show, which have been 8 years in the future compared to the rest of the show, we've been slowly being fed that information, and what I hope, for the sake of this story, based on how it's been going, it would be very much like this show that they're very much making it out that the mother died, the father is going to die as well, leaving Hime alone, and she's going to uncover his secret finally when she's 18. However, the more I try and think about that, I'm like, this show wouldn't do that. It's too obvious that that would be an outcome. They've kind of pushed that a bit too much now. That they've started leaving these hints here and there. Why did, in the last episode, he have statements on his bank account for boat rentals and things like that? Because why would he have that as a transaction now? It would make sense if that was a previous transaction from a while back when the mother seems to have gone missing in the middle of the ocean, either from a plane or boat accident of some description, which then went public after the fact. After the fact happened, quite a while after, and it ruined his ability to create manga. That's why he said he left it. But now I'm wondering if that's the case or not, and it's I don't know what the actual truth is of this story. And then we had the ending credits of last time, which said, what did it say? It said, oh yeah, it's something about, are you my sister? And I'm like, has he got a whole other family here or something? I assume the sister line is just one of those things that's just what? But it's it's just some random character being like, are you my sister? It's hell no, not sisters. It's just that sort of thing. But I don't know what the actual truth is. My dog has joined me today, although he's just staring outside my door, licking his lips, because I think he just had something to drink. You coming on camera today? Stuck his arms up at me. How rude. Anyway, last time we had the family meeting, which was a whole sketch. We had the thing about water cooler talk, which actually works as well, since that was the primitive water coolers, I guess. It makes sense, actually. Don't know if my mic picked that one up, but that was my dog coughing at me. Needs to learn to drink his water better. Anyway, where was I? Yes, water cooler talk, to discuss a birthday party that Hime was going to go to. We've already understood how we're going to handle her birthday party, and we even see that in this episode before we time jump again. But her concern this time was that we're meant to bring something to the party, and it's nothing to the birthday party like fried chicken. So make the fried chicken, take the birthday party, all is good. We then had Kakashi thought his long-running series Tights was going to be ending, all because the editor, who I forget your name every single time, I always forget him, Satsuki, there we go, because he just wanted to go have dinner at a fancy place. So he got, so he said to Kakashi, oh, the editor wants to meet with you at this fancy restaurant. And he's like, oh crap, if I'm being invited out for dinner like this, my series is being cancelled. Then he went to the editor and was like, oh yeah, he wants to take you out for dinner. Kakashi wants to take you out for dinner. Oh crap, my artist isn't very happy with me. They probably want something out of me, like colored pages or something. I probably have to give him colored pages now to keep him happy. And yeah, they both got the wrong end of the stick, and yeah, went about as expected. But now we've got the reveal, all this build up and the cutesy moments, the funny moments, all building up to now. What is the truth of Kakashi and Hime and everything that's going on? Did he quit manga just because his wife's death came up? Where did he go after that? Has Hime been without him for so long, or was that just clever wordplay? Because in the ED, I just want to point out that they go home together in the Jeep with the dog all grown up. And considering it's a puppy now, in the time skip, it'll be about 7 or 8 years old, depending on depending on how old it was as a puppy. It could be 7 or 8 at this point. Because we have her 11th birthday, and the puppy might not have turned 1 yet. So that's why I say 7 or 8. So yeah, I'm expecting him to be alive. Like, I don't think he's dead. The greatest misdirect would be that the mother is alive. That would be the biggest misdirect if the mother was alive, but I highly doubt that, because otherwise the father-in-law would know. So I don't think the mother's alive. I think the father's alive. I just wonder what the hell's gonna happen now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm not gonna be around the bush more. I'm gonna actually play the episode. So, as always, these are time-based format. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the time before the episode, so you can sync it up with your own footage. I'll count us down 3, 2, 1, play, and then when I say play, you start the episode. Yeah, I'm watching the official Funimation version as usual. Link in the description. With that said, let's get into the finale of this show, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Kodansha. Oh boy. Funimation logo, as per usual. Here we go. The waves again. So we are in the future. Or... yeah. Right, she got a key and said the like, key to something. Like, the secrets will be revealed. Music box that she got. So you received that key, and now you found another key there. That wasn't the only secret. Rebuilt it. But now what? Well, we presume it's because the fact of the oh. And this is the one that said, "Are you my sister?" What? Right, okay. That was... okay, good. I was about to say, if you said yes. Oh, OP time. But there is a very striking resemblance between the two. What is he then? A relative of Kakushi's in some way? I doubt. I still wish more shows would include subtitles for the OP and ED. So what was the good and bad news of Ichigo's, like... because remember in episode 9 or 10, Ichigo at the end said, "I have good news and bad news." I don't know which is which. What's the good news of the situation and the bad news? I guess the good news is that he isn't actually dead. Are we going to spend the entire episode in the future? Because I'm okay with that. Hidden truths. Cicadas. Yep, maybe we are in the future for probably the whole episode. No. You're hung up on the love child bit. What? What? Okay. Alright. Oh. Oh. Okay. Right, yes. Yes, we knew he was the painter. Mm-hmm. But because... Yeah, that's likely. Oh. Oh, okay. So a cousin at this point. No, I don't think there's any doubt of that. Okay. Who are you? Oh. Hmm. A reporter investigating that. I'm guessing by the fact that the hair. Oh no, you're you're the school idol, aren't you? Right? Wow. What is going on here? Okay. Oh damn. That's a shot. Oh damn. Okay. Okay. Really? Huh. Well, yes, we assumed. Well, after, I guess. Okay, this is not going anywhere. This isn't going anywhere where I thought it would. So he's not dead though, right? I mean, he's been in there a year. It's not the thing to say here. He's just trying to make a living. Hmm. What happened to Hime at this point then? Searching for her. Shipwreck, okay. He's still tried. Boat rental and drive. There we go, yeah. He believed. Wow. 10 years. Hmm. Oh boy. And then yes. I mean, yeah. Really? Okay. How? Mm-hmm. Yep. Ah, okay. Okay. Interesting. Couldn't have the heart to sell it? Well, also, if anything happens to me, it might imply that nothing's actually happened to him. Just being hopeful here, I really am. Because I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead yet. Well, Zero's always good at just hiding it. Oh, here we go. He's awake. Um. Oh no, he's not gonna have any memories, is he? Tokyo Women's Medical. What? Okay. He might be conscious, but oh god. Oh god. I'm scared. Oof. Yeah. Oh, I was scared of that happening. Come on, dude. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so he's lost the last 7 years. Interesting. 11th birthday? What happened around your 11th birthday? It's entirely possible. Yeah. Wow. I'm right in front of you. Mm-hmm. She already has. Uh. That's probably. Just. I mean. She gets to see what. Yeah. Not only do you know what she does, and she gets to show off her art talents here, I guess. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. The fact that he can't see Hime in her is just... God fucking hell, this is actually... God damn. And there they all are. It's never asked. Mm-hmm. You'd rather he didn't? Ooh, God. That will only last so long, though, because he'd want to see her. You're not okay with that. That's bullshit. No. I wonder what it's going to be that jogs his memory, if anything. I remember sunshine coming through. Nice. There's the Doge. Oh, Roku. Aww. And... yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So she did manage to make it. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yep. Not even the voice jogs a memory. Hmm. How do you know I hit it? Are you saying this out loud? Because she is saying it out loud. I don't think that is the case, no. Hime's more... It's Hime. And here she is right in front of you. God damn it. Oh, god damn. Alright. Oh, what do you need to show him? What are they going to show him? They knew it. They're also always happy to help her. So are we back at the old place? Yes, we are. What are we showing him? Oh. Oh. Okay. Make him read his own manuscripts? Mm-hmm. Just showing him his own work, okay. That was the first one you show? Oh, trying to have an emotional scene, and that's the first thing you show him. Okay. It's flooding back to him, isn't it? Color coming back. The season's going by. Time is progressing again. Oh. Into spring. The cherry blossoms. There's her entering middle school. Aww. You're too adorable. It's all come back to him. Yep. That's your daughter. Oh, needy. She's drawing it as well. Uh-huh. She's drawing her own manga as well. Oh, he's back. Yes. Mashigata. Okay. Hey, it's what he knows. She can make the choice now. How very meta. Wow. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. Wow. Bravo. Bravo. What a show this was. It almost got me at the end there. I felt them welling up. It almost got me. That was a surprise. I didn't expect the story to go that way. I thought he'd be alive, but they did play on the fact that he could have actually died. He could have actually been dead there, had things gone a different way. Wow. Yeah, so they were keeping it a secret the whole time, that they were implying so much that he'd gone, but no, he was fully alive. Well, not fully, because like for a year he's been in hospital in a coma after being crushed by manga. How very ironic of a way to go, had he actually gone that way. Wow. Yeah, this was genius. I don't think... Yeah, that's just the story wrapped up nicely, and I'm sure there's plenty of story and scenes that the manga probably has. The last issue of the manga comes out in like a couple of weeks, if I remember correctly. So, excuse me. That you don't make a second series out of this. The show has run its course, so I'm just happy it has such a strong ending, because I mean, one of the things I dread about these seasons since I've started reacting is, especially after the Winter 2020 season, a lot of shows had very average endings, where it's like, okay, it's ended in a way that's acceptable. It didn't really feel like a good ending, per se. And that's what I was kind of worried about going into this. But this was a fantastic ending. The build-up, the emotional build-up, like, that was incredible. And, yeah, he wasn't dead this entire time. He was... So yeah, after the news story went public that he was still looking for her. So the mother died soon after Hime's birth. Yeah, mother died soon after Hime's birth in a boat accident. Through the money he was making through his manga art and his series, he was constantly trying to look for her, paying for a diver and the boat to go out and keep searching, even though the official investigation had long since ended. But he was there with Hime the entire time. Like, all the way up until she was... Well, he wouldn't have seen her turn 18, he wouldn't have seen her be in a high school. Well, no, he would. I mean, like, he wouldn't have seen her when she turned 18, because he's been in a coma for the past year. But, yeah. I wonder why the mother did make those boxes then. Just thinking back to the boxes, because with her dying in a boat crash like that, she wouldn't have had the forethought to make those boxes, would she? Unless it was a... Well, yeah, because... I forget. Kakushi, sorry. He didn't know that those boxes were there originally. Or he may have done, and he just was confused when she said it the first time. I don't know. But, yeah, that was a really good way to end it. And as much as I want to see more of them and their lives together up until that point, I'd love it if we could have more of the time, even after he quit being a manga artist, and just... It would have been a nice just slice of life show in of itself to see him look after her, even when he's working these just labor-inducive jobs that don't suit him, as he struggles to deal with the fact that he doesn't enjoy manga so much. Like, it would have been nice to have more content, of course, but I think as it stands right now, this is a great place to leave it and have a nice, complete package of a show that I would strongly recommend to anyone that is vaguely interested in an emotional journey, anything to do with manga. Like, I think this is one of those must-watch animes that you should watch just to appreciate storytelling and how you can give so much information and yet still surprise your audience at the same time. Because I don't think anyone could have predicted the situation we found ourselves in at the end of this episode. Not even my dog here, who's just come in to say hello again. Come here. Oh, hello. Oh, he's a growly boy because he's mad that I picked him up, yes. What's the matter with you? He's now dangling off. Well, you want to get down there already? I bet you do, don't you? Because you don't love me that much. Also, it's midnight. You should be asleep. Shouldn't you? He's not on camera, but he's knocking my mic arm a little bit. No, he's like me. Anyway. Oh, God. So, yeah, this was a fantastic way to end this show. I'm glad it ended like this. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is going to be a highly rated one when I do my end of season review for sure. This is going to be one of my favorites. Like, even out of winter 2020, this is one of my favorites for sure. So, like, this is an easy 8 at least, I think, when I come down to rating this. At least an 8, maybe an 8.5 or 9. I need to go back and double check what I gave for last season just to see where I was putting my 8.5s and 9s last time. I'm very certain I gave It Invaded a 9, so I think I should give this a 9 as well, because I think it's on par in that sort of sense. Wow. Okay, so... incredible. Just incredible. That's going to do it for today, and that's going to do it for Kakushigoto. I realize that the first half of this series is not available on my channel right now. I'm thinking of a solution. In fact, I technically have a solution to put the rest of my shows back up. I have to put a little bit of money into it because getting cloud storage that everyone can access, all you guys can access, to a large scale, because free solutions only give about 15 gigabytes or so of free storage, and that is not a lot, to put simply. It's not a lot you can do with 15 gigabytes. That's probably... Okay, just for reference, I'm going to take up an almost completed series, such as this, Kakushigoto. My folder for all my Kakushigoto reactions is already 30 gigabytes. And that's before I do this episode, which will probably make it up to 32, 33 or so. That's usually what it is. So, last season's both reactions, for example, 27 gigs. Budokan reactions, 26 gigs. It Invaded, 33.2 gigs. It depends on how long I do these after reaction bits. A show that I don't do much after reaction won't have as big a file size, but yeah. So I have to put a little bit of money in, but it's kind of cheap to do, and I can get a couple of terabytes of storage. So we'll probably do mega.nz links. I will probably make a video that says, hey, do you want to watch episodes 1 to 6 of this show? Go to mega.nz here, and you can find my reactions for the first so many episodes. That way I can get the full playlist out and available on this channel, because all of that was obviously on the previous channel, and maybe I'll be able to put the entirety of Winter 2020 back on there as well, although that will be a bit harder, because that is how much data? Like 300 gigabytes of data at least? Ooh, 467. Okay. Uploading 467 gigabytes of data, that will take a while, so maybe Winter 20 shows will have to wait. I'll slowly add Spring 2020 shows back on, so I at least have complete versions of those available on the channel, and then we'll think about Winter 2020 at a later date, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed Kakushigoto. Let me know your thoughts on the entire show now that we've finished it. I think this is an absolutely beautiful show, and I'm glad this is the ending they chose to go with. Whilst I think having him actually pass away from it would have had much more of an emotional impact, I think the happy ending fits this show so much better. I don't think this was a show that really wanted to have a tragic ending, like maybe a bittersweet ending of her finally understanding her father now that he's passed. Like, that sort of bittersweet ending I don't think would have worked with this show. So I'm glad they went with but everything is fine. They can start anew, and they can start, like, they can move forward with their lives now that she's now, and they can move on. Like, that would be a very, very nice touch. So yeah, if you want to have a more in-depth discussion about the show, not only is the YouTube comment section, I do have a Discord channel where I'll have a text channel for this show still up for the next couple of weeks before we head into summer 2020 shows, where we can have a nice back and forth about the show, what you liked about it, and things like that. As well as all the other shows that I watch on this channel, including future ones, there will be places for that. I'm trying to push the Discord a lot, especially if something happens to this channel, because we're going to be starting a bunch of new shows. Not as many as originally hoped, but we'll be starting a bunch of new shows for summer, and who knows what Molebeat's going to start striking this time. I mean, they could strike anything at this point, so we'll see. But don't forget to hit subscribe to see, I was going to say next week's episode, but there is no episode next week, to see other Spring 2020 shows that are on my channel, as well as look forward to what shows I'll be watching in summer 2020. I'll be giving most of the shows that are not sequels, at least at first episode. The sequels that I know I'm for certain watching are My Team Romcom Snafu Season 3. I'm definitely watching that sequel. And I'm also, of course, watching ReZero Season 2. Also, Sword Art War of Underworld Part 2. I'll be watching that because I need to catch up on Part 1 still, which will be coming out tomorrow as this video goes up. So every Saturday I'll be catching up until Sword Art airs on... it'll become a Sunday show, I think, War of Underworld Part 2. So, the only sequel I'm not watching from this season, from next season, are Fire Force Season 2, because I haven't seen Season 1, and the same goes for No Guns Life. I won't be watching those. But otherwise, I think I'm giving every single show, except for something else. There's one show I wasn't going to give a chance, realistically. Obake Zukan. I don't think I'm going to be giving that a chance, but we'll see. So thank you everyone for watching. And until next time, see you guys later.